Hi there everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to do your card for today using the black and white Faulkner deck as usual, and just going to lay down a card for today and see what the universe has got in store for us. Let's have a little look and see what we've got. Okay. Card for today is the Five of Swords. I've had some quite difficult cards this start of this week. Quite a lot of difficult energy. The Five of Swords is also quite a difficult energy. We had the 3 yesterday, we've got the 5 today. It's quite an argumentative card, and it tends to be something that's kind of shown up in our energy that we're maybe overthinking and taking to heart sometimes when we may not need to. Leaves us in a position where we can feel a little bit like we've got to defend our corner, and you may actually not need to defend your corner quite as strongly as you think you do. The 5 is a karmic card. All the 5 cards are karmic, so they're highlighting what you put in is what you get out. So if you go out today with a nice big old aggressive attitude, then that's likely to be what you're going to receive back. 5s are all about that. If you put in what you put in is what you get out. So if you kind of have this big old difficult energy about you, then it's likely that you're going to manifest some more difficult energy. 5s are not easy cards, they never are. We've had a couple of tough ones, the 3 yesterday, the 5 today. Kind of feel like there's a bit of an energy that's a bit in the mind. We're going over and over things in the mind, and there may not be any reason for us to be doing that, but sometimes we can just kind of get into a negative thought pattern. I'm just going to put down an energy oracle, see if I can get a little bit of help with this kind of energy that's around us, get a little bit of insight into what's happening with these lovely swords cards. And a lot of people don't like them, and they sometimes are not easy, but they do bring stuff out to the fore that needs to come out. So rather than sitting and festering, when you have these swords cards, you know, this card might be saying you need to stand up for yourself, rather than just fester on the energy of feeling grumpy about your mistreatment in some way. So, you know, worth bearing in mind is that the swords do talk about challenges, but they also do give us a little bit of a heads up as to where we might be able to change things around if we take some action. Swords cards are thought process based cards, but for me, I feel like they're quite direct. So it can be about you choosing to take some direct action about something. Okay, and the energy oracle is always quite a helpful little oracle deck, and what it's showing me here is adjacent possibilities. So maybe there's a way round a situation that's conflicted. This could be what they're showing. The 5 tends to be talking about direct action. Your option is indirect action, so going around a situation. What I would say to you is go with what you feel is right. Sometimes we do have to stand up. Sometimes we have to stand up and fight a corner, you know, for something that we believe in, if that be for ourselves or whether that be a cause. You know, there are a lot of things going on in the country and in the world at the moment where, you know, it might be quite important to take a stand and follow what you believe is right. You know, we've had elections recently, we have all those sort of things going on around us. So, you know, maybe that's important to you, or not. But, you know, it's saying about this 5 is about fighting your corner, and it's about it can be about aggression, it can be about being assertive, So, you know, it's not always a bad thing to just be firm in your beliefs. And what this card is saying, the adjacent possibilities, is saying that you don't always have to react in that way. So if your normal pattern of behaviour is to just go for it and have a row, it might be worth considering not doing that, and looking at the other options. These energy oracles quite often offer us an explanation of the tarot that I've drawn, or an alternative plan of action, or just something that is a different energy to kind of support you through whatever's happening with the tarot. I just feel like it feels quite muddled to me today. The energy feels quite muddled. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we're muddled, and that's okay. Doesn't seem to be a very clear view today on exactly where we're at. I almost feel like there are choices here: fight your corner or find another way, and that's what those cards are saying. This is interesting because just to get some clarity, because I don't really like leaving things in a muddle, I drew another card, and this is talking about the temple path. Okay, the temple path is your spiritual path. If your spiritual path is to a need to stand up for yourself, then stand up for yourself. If there's a need for you to find another way, then find another way. This is saying follow what you know is right for you. So that makes a little bit more sense now, because what the tarot is saying is, here's one option. The energy oracle is saying, here's another option. And the temple path is saying, follow the path that is right for you, the one that feels right for you in your heart. We all know what that is. You know, we all know what that is. At the end of the day, when the chips are down, if you follow what's in your heart, that's not going to take you too far out of where you should be in terms of energy. I'll kind of leave you with that energy, I think, because that temple path has kind of sorted it for me. It was all a little bit jumbled and a little bit hard to make sense of, and I could feel that there were these two options. The temple path is very, very clear about, take the path that feels right to you. If you need to stand up for yourself, stand up for yourself. If you need to take a more a different view and go a different way around, then go ahead, do that. Most important thing is to follow what you know is right for you in your heart. I will leave you with that energy. I'm really sorry about the tarot scopes this week. I haven't been able to get them up. I will try and get them up a bit later on today if I can. I just had a few technical difficulties and things going on that have prevented me from putting those up. I will get them up if I'm able to, and they'll be on my blog, and I will put a link to that underneath the video when I put this up on YouTube. So I will leave you with that energy for now, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a really good day. Bye for now.